go back to Nathan Drake, because Nathan Drake is just... He's a badass. I have laughed at every one of his jokes.
Yeah.
What game?
He's an old character, but he's done in a good way in the Uncharted series.
Yeah,
like he's that wisecracking adventure
kind of guy who's not like afraid of death and stuff like that. But he's done very well, and the game was amazing, guys.
Voiced by Nolan North, who does like every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You don't notice it. He's like midgets. Once you know they exist, you start seeing him everywhere.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, let's move on to number 2, which is we're going into Final Fantasy region here.
Oh shit, son!
Which is Mr. Cloud.
Actually, we should probably get going.
We will. We're nearly done. We're nearly done.
Yep.
So, Mr. Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Now, what would be your most badass character from Final Fantasy series?
Oh Jesus! From Final Fantasy series, I admittedly didn't play a lot of them, but
I know. But you played Saga, didn't you? Or just
this guy, yeah.
This guy. Yeah.
Well, one character I liked in the Final Fantasy series was just in Final Fantasy 1, the black belt or the monk or whatever they changed it back to now. But just because it was like you put temper on him and you don't give him a weapon, that's the one thing they never tell. They don't tell you jack in those games either. It's like figure it out your fucking self.
Well, because it's supposed to be like D&D, right? That's what Final Fantasy was based off of. Was a D&D kind of thing.
I just like it because it's like this is the first monk weapon you can buy. And it's like nunchucks or something.
Yeah,
and then you realize that when you don't equip anything, he's much better.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, I'm punching this ogre to death. Don't mind me.
Okay. We'll let you go with that. Yeah, Monk was actually very overpowered. Yeah. For me, it would be the Red Mage in that category.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Red Mage was the most badass. Because he was Jack of trades. Yeah, and he could master so much shit, and it was just like, he was broken as fuck. Like, I would say that right now. He was pretty broken.
Yep.
But, I would go with him. But my number 2, though, is Mr. James Bond from GoldenEye. 007 on the N64.
Oh, Jesus.
That was amazing.
You know what my number 2... Oh, no, man.
Continue on.
Right. You know what my number 2 is going to be, since we're going on badass women as well as this? Joanna Dark.
Yeah, I thought of that, too. Now, that is a good battle. Mr. James Bond versus Joanna Dark. Because...
She cheats so hard, though, because she's got all the alien weapons. She picked up off the Scar and the... whatever Elvis is.
Yeah, that's true. But, no...
It'd be good. It's like... I've got this bitch now, and then he's just like aiming at her through, or aiming at him through.
We should do a good skit off of that.
Yeah,
James Bond versus like Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah. We should do it like that. That'll be fucking hilarious.
That would be awesome. Okay.
Really good.
Anyway, yeah. So that's a good battle. We'll save that for there. Yep. Now, let's start this off.
Number 1.
Now Ryan, he's got his rage meter going. He's got it going. Mr. Duke Nukem.
Son of a bitch. I'm not...
Always bet on Duke.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I'm just like, wow.
What do you mean? I wanted to hear the rage.
Oh my god, that is like the worst pick ever. Like, Duke was always sort of a one-trick pony in the sense that he's just like, hey, I'm that super campy action movie Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque dude. And it was fun. It was fun for a while.
Yeah.
Especially the new game being such a letdown, where it was like, you know it's bad when your game has become the butt of jokes of gamers everywhere. Like, there was one thing, there's just the death of Duke Nukem that made it so happy that just made me so happy, which was it was a fucking College Humor bit, and it was women respond to Duke Nukem, and it was played up like it was gonna be like, I'm outraged that women are portrayed this way, and then it's just these girls that are all on staff for them, and it's just like just tearing apart the game as gamers, and it was just like, oh my god! Oh, I can see the pixels. My favorite one is the chick where it's like, he's complaining about Valve puzzles while doing a Valve puzzle. That's not smart. That's fucking lazy. I love that. Or there was the chick where, oh god, you made killing aliens boring.
Yeah,
I was just like, yeah, that's it.
It's I will agree with that. Duke Nukem. Yeah. I was never too big into the franchise. If I wanted to go for a character, like, this is not gonna be my number 1, but for characters in that franchise, I would have to go with the Doom guy, because the Doom guy was a pretty badass. He's not my number 1, but Doom guy was he was same with Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, I was gonna say the guy from Wolfenstein. There you go.
And we're gonna have to do Deadliest Warrior.
There we go. It'll be great. It'll just be.
But yeah, it's Duke Nukem. Now, let's bring back to Metal Gear Solid, because this is my number 1, Mr. Ocelot.
Oh, fuck.
Ocelot, I think, is the coolest character ever made. His arm, You beat 4, correct?
Yeah. I can't remember. Was he actually getting taken over by
No,
Liquid?
he wasn't.
Or he was faking it?
Spoilers, guys. His arm wasn't actually. He wasn't getting taken over by him. He was actually taking medication, and he made himself believe that he was getting taken over by Liquid Snake, but really he wasn't, which was so bad. And just like his character in number 3, it was just. I'll do the hand gesture, you guys can't see. He was such a badass in number 3, he always gun shit, and then you just like, he betrays you so many times, and then you find out that he might be working for the Patriots, and then you find all this shit out, and you're just like, how? And he masters nanomachines, and just, I can't, the list goes on.
Like, Hideo Kojima started making progressively less sense in some of his games, but he's still good at just fucking with your brain.
I know, he's so good.
He's like R.R. Martin in the sense that it's like, with R.R. Martin, you're just like, which character's gonna be killed? I don't want to read anymore. What's going on? Yeah. And with Kojima, it's just like, who's gonna be related to who? What's going on? What are nanomachines? Jesus.
Nanomachines.
Nanomater.
Anyway, that was my number 1. What would your number 1?
Oh my god. Well, it's the Wolfenstein guy. Oh, you mean Metal Gear?
Just a pick. What would
Metal
you?
Gear.
No, not from Metal Gear. Just in general.
Well, then I'm just gonna pick someone from Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
Oh Jesus. I really like Gray Fox.
Oh yes, Gray Fox.
He was a
very badass.
Also scared the shit out of you the first time you saw him. You're just like, nope, don't want none of that.
Yeah, don't want none of that. Yeah, because he fucking destroyed those people in the hallway, and then he makes what's his name? What's the node guy's name again?
Otacon.
Otacon. He makes Otacon piss himself. Yeah.
Well, it's just funny because it's like, how do I? He's invisible. What do I do the first time you see him? And then he's
then he cuts off Ocelot's arm as well. So that was pretty badass.
So the catalyst.
And it was a shooting arm too, which like was such a blow. It's like imagine someone cutting off your masturbation arm, right?
Oh my god, that would be terrible. I'd still do it. I'd do it with like a fucking stump.
Anyway, that's a good times on Never Knows Best, guys, and we're wrapping up, and we'll catch you next time. Okay? All right. Penis. One of these days you're gonna forget to edit the